Alright, here we go. So we are gonna test this Toyota GR86 at the Sukuwa circuit. Um, Practicing for the race that I have tomorrow with Next Level Racing. Okay, and I'm also doing some testing today, running a different layout, horizontal, so testing the chat as well. Hopefully my friend Michael can help me here. Give me a thumbs up or something if you can see me. I see the comments on the chat, so appreciate that. Alright, let's check the volume here. This car sounds pretty good. I think this is like my third time driving this car, so I have to get familiar with this Toyota in this circuit, of course. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Take the first lap a little slow. I don't even know what is a good time, but the second lap I'm gonna keep an eye on the time. Then that's probably gonna be the time that I have to beat. A good friend of mine gave me the keyword on the mouse. Right, so this track, I think turn, it's 2, 6 and 8. A little tricky, so I have to keep an eye on those. It's a straight line, I can hit almost 100 miles. It doesn't really look like I'm going that fast until I turn. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's start with this lap. So it will be a good time. Sliding a little bit there. It's a little faster than I thought I was going. This one go slow here. Oof. Drifting a little bit. I feel like the car is sliding some of these turns. Take it really easy. Yeah, nice and easy. Trying going faster. Alright, let's see. This is the first one. First real test. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gotta keep an eye on the speed here on the left side of the screen. Be surprised, it's actually faster than you would think. Right, 1 minute and 7 seconds is the time that I have to beat. Try to stay on the track. This turn is really hard. I'm going 48 miles. I think I need a Mustang. But we're only allowed to use this car tomorrow on the race. I also can imagine a lot of people that don't know how to drive, and people like me is the first time in a championship in iRacing going with a really fast car. It's probably going to be a disaster. This one's a little faster. Almost 1 second faster. Getting better, we'll see. come on. That one is so hard. Wish I had more people racing here at the same time. Be nice to have somebody else's reference. Hopefully I can win. Well, I just want to be able to go to the next round. I think that will be my goal. So at least finish in a decent position. I don't know how are gonna be the rules. One of the things that I don't really like about iRacing is the incident count, and then even if you're racing and you're driving fine, somebody's gonna hit you. Of course, the incident count is going up, and then based on that, you're losing points, and then you're getting warnings. So I don't know if tomorrow is gonna be something similar to that race. Last week I was racing and there was this guy, like he probably hit me like 4 or 5 times. Eventually he left the race, but I think he was just doing that on purpose. And I was driving like here, and then out of the blue, boom, he just hit me and got me out of the track. And every time that you bounce or hit something, the incident count is going up. So I was trying to keep it very low, and I think it ended up being like 9 or 10 because of this guy. So I was really upset because the points on my license went down because of that. We're getting any faster. Need to focus more. Slow down here. I feel like I'm going really slow in that turn. Michael, you should be here for the race. I can hear you on your motivation live. This is a Toyota GR86. Again, that's the only car that we can use in the race tomorrow. Let me check. So that's the car. We'll take a look at the laps here. So 1:06 was the best time so far. Getting pretty consistent on the time. But hopefully everything is looking good. Again, I'm testing this camera and testing this camera, the light, the chat, which is something that I have to double check after I finish the recording. And then kind of crop a little bit the screen because it's too wide, but I think especially for iRacing you can get a really good angle so you can see pretty good. You're not really missing anything on the side. Compared to Formula 1, you have more numbers and metrics and everything on the side, not on iRacing. What time do you need in order to be competitive? I don't know. That is a good question. I think we might have to probably ask Google or ChatGPT what is a good time for this circuit using. I'll do it later. Using this specific car. Let me do one more. I also haven't been able to race here with more people because I don't think that I, let's say, unlock this track. So the only thing that I can do is do a test drive, select the car, and this track. It's not the best, it's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. I just recently went from rookie to D. That's the next level. That is the license that is required to be part of this, all of these championships and races. And then with that I get access to a few more cars, but it's still very limited. I think I've only been able to use a BMW M2 and Mazda, and this is the third car that I'm using. Here we go. That was close. Oh, also I think if I get too wide, that's an incident. So if I leave the track, so that's why I have to be careful when turning like that. Michael, when are you coming here to try iRacing? Nice. I don't know if I need to downshift all the way to first gear. I feel like I'm getting more speed when I'm getting out of those really sharp turns. So probably first gear is a good idea. You think you can come and beat my time? Alright, let's give it a try. Let's see how we're doing now. So 105, that's, I feel like that's way better. Now be consistent around that time for, I think the race is gonna be 15 minutes. So probably under 1 minute for sure. Alright. We have a bet. Let's go ahead and beat 105 now. How's the sound of the car? Can you hear the car really good? Is it too quiet? Trying to figure out what is a good mix or balance between my voice and the sound of the car. So hopefully it's good. I'm also testing a new headset. Alright, here we go. Turn to Max Verstappen now. That's good feedback. I actually went up a little bit on the volume, the car sound, so I can adjust it. Five, come on. Really thought I was getting a little faster on that one. So this one maybe is better. I think so. Oof. Sliding a lot. Oof. I think I need to practice on a different track. Let's double check again. 105. 1054. I'm gonna take a picture, remember that. And then I'm gonna send you a picture tomorrow, Michael, when I beat the time. Come on. My phone is acting a little crazy. Can I push any harder coming out of the turns? That's what I'm trying. Like when I'm getting into a turn, I downshift to first gear, so I feel like I'm getting way more power coming out of the turns. But um, that's what I did just to get to 105.4, the best time. But the last one that I was pushing a little harder, that's when I'm sliding. So I'm coming out of the turn, but you feel like it's probably hard to see it here, but you actually feel like the car is just slowly sliding, going to the side. So when I'm pushing a little harder, that's what's happening. I'm turning, and then you feel like it's just completely going to the side. I wish there was a way I can start the very beginning of this. I hate doing it. This is almost an entire lap, but the time doesn't count, so. But I'll try by going a little faster, working harder maybe. Then see when I'm going faster, I feel like I'm going too wide. It's weird. So I feel like if I push it just a little more, then getting out of the truck. Yeah, I think one of the things comparing this to Formula One, it's also braking. Like I'm used to hitting the brakes really, really hard, and this thing is completely different. That is really hard. Like if I really slam on the brakes, then it's gonna start sliding and drifting. And then of course it's not as stable as a Formula One. Right there, I'm completely going to the side, sliding off. Definitely notice big difference going down to first gear. So probably try that a little harder. So like this one right here, I feel like I'm going too fast. Come on, that was faster. How close was the last one? 106? I thought it was 105. The angle. Yeah, I think that's something else that I have to take a look and see if I go a little wider and then cut more some of these really sharp turns maybe, but also because I'm pushing too much, that's why I'm sliding and just getting and touching a little bit of the grass. And of course, once that I get to a point, then it's getting harder to get more traction. Um, Wonder I'm gonna try see if I can do. Oh, the Beamer. This one is really tricky. And then there was the Mazda. Forgot which one it was. Or so I have Toyota Beetle, and then the Volkswagen. But yeah, let me try. Going to try the Beamer. This one. this car, because it's real wheel drive, it's very different. Yeah, this is the track that I will be racing tomorrow. So this track and of course, the Toyota. What you see, turn 1, 4, and 8. I feel like 4 is the worst. It's the hardest one. And then 9, you're going, is a very long one, really wide. So I think on 9th, I also have to go a little wider before I get into that very long turn, and then I can get more speed, because I'm actually losing a lot of speed in the middle of the turn, and then I have to hit the brakes. And the idea, I think, is just control full throttle. Wow, this thing is really different. Way more power. It's funny, I can't really force it to downshift if I want. I can go down to second there. But yeah, this thing, if I hit the gas, this thing is pretty fast compared to the car. But also traction. Oh my god. It's so different. Right, let me go back to Toyota, and then I'm gonna try turn, I think it was number 9. Let's see if I can go faster. Oops. This one. Okay, so here's what I have to number 9, go here, and then kind of cut there. This is how I normally drive, yes, on the roads, in real life, of course. So you're suggesting turn number 1, 4, and 8 to slow down a little more and then push it on some of the other corners. I feel like before 4th I can almost go a straight line and go a little wider before 4th. Make that one very slow, because that one is probably worst. But then number 9 is the one that I want to try something different, because I really feel like I'm losing a lot of speed and time, and that is the last one. How bad is the delay? 30 seconds delay, a minute delay. Ready to finish the race and you're still talking about the previous lap. Pushing a lot on the brakes. The brakes in this car are not really good. That was close. That was a good time though. That's going too fast. Too fast. This one I always feel like I can go faster. I can't. Just hope I don't finish last place tomorrow. Oh, come on. I think it's time to take a break. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of grass in those turns. Like that one. A little bit of grass on that one. Just a little bit. Look at all the mud and everything on the track. I see a replay. I don't even know if I can do that. That would be nice to see it. I want to see it from a different... Oh, there it is. That was a horrible one. Maybe the one before. If I can see it from a different angle, maybe I know exactly what is the problem. You know, the problem is the driver, but that didn't work. Oh, there is. That's not what I want to watch. It's the next one. I feel like that one was good. That one was good. Look, I'm even actually on the line that is suggested, like I'm not right there. That one, I think I'm going like left and right. That one is not like a really smooth turn. Like I'm going wide and then getting too tight into the middle of that one and then going left again. That's a good idea. What's the replay of the fastest lap? So this is lap number one. Bear with me, I'm still trying to figure out how to use this thing. I think this is pretty nice that you can replay. Can I go? No, I don't want to go five. There it is. Second lap. This one was the best one. I think I was 105.4, but this one is still good. That was horrible. This part I'm doing really good, and then after that, this is the one that I think that was good. That was straight. Thank you. Yeah, that's where it went to. So I was doing 2 and then went to 3. What happened there? Okay, so this is the second one. Yeah. Got just a little bit off that turn. And then this is the part that I think I'm doing something wrong. I'm just going too fast. Definitely did something wrong there. Cool. Well, thanks for um, staying with me. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for the help with the chat. I think I will see if there's probably another race in a few minutes, but I have to wait. I think the next race is gonna be. Let me see. I want to do BMW. I want to do Toyota. Oh, this one is in 15. Well, 5 minutes. Maybe I can practice on this one more. Cool. Well, I'm gonna stop right now and see if I can be part of this race. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it or not, but appreciate it, man. We stay in touch. Thanks for watching.